Hello, my name is Laura and I am an LGBT plus practitioner working for the Intercom Trust, and today I'd like to share with you a short meditation. So this week it's Mental Health Awareness Week and the theme for that is kindness. So the theme for our meditation today is going to be kindness. It's going to be a loving kindness meditation. There are so many different types of meditation, it can be really difficult to know where to start or what's going to be suitable for you. My advice is just try something. Hopefully this will help. I think this is quite a relevant meditation. Before I begin, I'd like to start just talking very briefly about the benefits of meditation. So often meditation is something that can be recommended to people if you are feeling particularly anxious or distressed or worried. And the reason for that is that meditation helps us to have a sense of distance from what's going on for us. So in our world, we have a really strong attachment to ideas of who we should be, of what we should look like, of the way in which the world around us should behave and respond. We have lots of ideas about this. And when those ideas don't come into fruition, when those ideas don't happen in the way that we think they should, it causes us a level of anxiety. And then usually our feeling of anxiety about that, we feel a bit anxious about that, or we feel a bit distressed about that, or annoyed or frustrated about that. And so the layers begin. And so it's very easy to have these layers of really tangled feelings. And so what meditation can do, it can help us through our breath to just take some time and some distance so that we create this space in between us and an event. So, for example, the global pandemic that we're currently in, at some point, we are all really likely to feel anxious, distressed, worried, concerned, fearful. These are all very normal responses to what's happening. And those responses can become very, very overwhelming. But if we can take a pause in between how we respond to it. So we're here and the event is here. What usually happens is that comes together and we just react, we just respond. We're so used to doing all the time. But by taking a moment to think, to breathe, we have a moment of choice. And we feel how we feel, and sometimes we can't control that, but we can have a sense of distance from that. So usually when people say to me, I'm anxious, I'm depressed, a more appropriate way of framing that might be, I feel anxious, I feel anxiety, I feel depressed. I'm not anxious. That's not who I am at my core. It's something that I feel, and it's something that I may feel very intensely. Equally, feeling joy. We feel things, we're not things. And meditation can really help us to define, understand, believe, and clarify the distance between the two. So yes, we can feel very anxious and we can feel very depressed, but we understand that that's something that we are feeling, and that in time it will pass, because it has to, because time moves on. And meditation can help us focus on now. Often when we feel those feelings, when we're anxious or distressed or concerned or worried, we have, but this might happen, and what if, and we go off and we think about all of these different events that may or may not happen, and we become wrapped up and concerned with that, and we forget about what's happening right now where we are. And that's really what meditation does. So through that distance, it can reduce stress and anxiety, it can enhance our self-awareness and concentration, our focus, it can help us to sleep. Lots and lots of different benefits to meditation. And some meditations might not be very helpful for you, and it's important to find what works for you. This is something that particularly works for me, and I've seen work for lots of different people. It's one that we can all relate to. So let's begin. So loving kindness meditation. So I invite you to either sit down onto a chair or sit on the floor, or if you'd like to, you can lay. That's absolutely fine. If you are sitting, if you could sit with your spine as straight as possible, that will be really, really helpful, and your feet firmly grounded onto the floor. If you're lying down, then just let your body fall into the floor. If you can, it might be nice to take this meditation outside, perhaps if you have a garden space, if you're fortunate enough to have that at the moment and it's relatively peaceful for you and that option is available, then I invite you to go and sit in the sun and do this. It's a very short meditation, only lasts 5 minutes. So I will talk you through the whole thing. Once you're seated and once you're comfortable, if you bring your eyes gently to a close, and I'll invite you to remain with your eyes closed throughout the next 5 minutes. So closing the eyes and just tuning into your senses as you do that. So what can you hear? What can you smell? Can you taste? Can you feel your clothing on your skin? Can you feel the weight of your body onto the chair? Can you feel the ground holding you? Really tuning in to your experience right now. And when you're ready, we're going to begin breathing deeply. So breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And continuing that deep, deep breathing. You don't need to be anywhere else but right here. Really trying to remain present with your experience and just following my voice and tuning into your breath. If your mind starts to wander and you're thinking about shopping or the game that you're going to play or whatever it is, just bring your mind back to your breath. Breathe in deeply through the nose. Feel what it's like to fill yourself up with that breath and then exhale through the mouth. Feel what that's like to empty your lungs and continue that rhythm. And when you're ready, we're going to bring our awareness to ourselves and we're going to silently repeat in our minds the following mantra. May I be happy. May I be well. May I be comfortable and at peace. So repeating that silently to yourself. May I be happy. May I be well. May I be comfortable and at peace. Breathing into your heart space. It might be helpful for you to place your hands onto your heart, onto your chest. Really feeling what it feels to be alive, to feel your heart beating, pumping blood around your body. Breathing deeply into your heart and exhaling deeply through the mouth. May I be happy, may I be well, may I be comfortable and at peace. Repeating that silently. And then when you're ready, bringing your mind to someone you love, perhaps a family member or a friend or someone you admire, maybe a role model. And changing that mantra to may you be happy, may you be well, may you be comfortable and at peace. May you be happy, may you be well, may you be comfortable and at peace. And noticing any subtle changes in your breath or your body or your feeling. And moving your attention now to friends, acquaintances, colleagues, people you may not know so well. May you be happy. May you be well. May you be comfortable and at peace. Really feeling those words. And then when you're ready, moving that experience to someone that perhaps you've experienced difficulty or conflict with. May you be happy. May you be well. May you be comfortable and at peace. Letting go of judgment, letting go of shoulds, just sending out love and kindness. That's all we're doing. And finally, extending that invitation out to the entire world, regardless of culture, regardless of religion, regardless of everything, every being, every living being, may you be happy, may you be well, may you be comfortable and at peace. Noticing any subtle changes, if there's any at all, in your breath, in your body, in your emotion. Sending that out to the world. Sometimes it can help to think of your heart as a shining light, so you may attach a certain colour to that and think about it radiating from your chest out to the entire world. That might be helpful, might not serve you. And finally, bringing this back to you, may you be happy. So you say to yourself, may I be happy, may I be well, may I be comfortable and at peace. Breathing deeply in through the nose, exhaling deeply out through the mouth. And when you're ready, gently opening your eyes, coming back into the space. Have a little look around you. Bring yourself back to where you are. I hope that was helpful. Please play this as many times as you like. Maybe before you go to sleep or maybe first thing in the morning. But anytime is good. And remember, this week, kindness is the word. Kindness is the buzzword of the week. So try to take those feelings out into your interactions with others throughout the day, throughout the week. And, if you notice yourself in the week not be very kind to yourself, maybe pull yourself up on it and ask yourself, okay, how can I be kind to myself in this situation? Okay. Take care, everybody. Namaste.